This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV podcast.
What is going on, Wrestling POV fans?
Going on.
That's right. Shit.
Damn.
Clay's not here. He's in Jamaica.
Yeah, he's feeling irie. I wonder if he went out the other side of the island.
He went straight up Irie. Whoops, sorry about that.
He's loading up. He's partying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know we are to play. Don't worry.
I know, right?
I know what we got to do when he comes back on the show. We got to put Buffalo Soldier on for him when he says his name and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I
know this is going to be on the podcast, so I hope you hear that, Clay.
He'll hear it. I'm sure he'll listen to it. But yeah, if you do, this is Wrestling POV podcast. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the Dean Elio Canella.
Going on.
And the Scorpion King, Chris Peterson.
What up?
All right, we got not too much going on. Not really. Not much going on except for what's been happening like on SmackDown and Raw. And I hate to do this, but I think for the first time on this show, I might have to do some spoilers.
Oh, I think we're going to have to.
I might have to do some spoilers, so if you're not ready, and you know what? I'm going to put that on the title of the show. Spoilers. That's all I'm going to put. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, next week on Raw, they had already taped it.
Yeah.
And of course, what do you think the people did?
Popped it on a freaking TikTok.
Popped it up, not only on TikTok.
They always do that.
YouTube.
They always do that.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, all that stuff.
MySpace still exists?
I have no idea.
That's the one Elio uses, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
MySpace.
So, just to get a little bit ahead of the curve, yeah, we're going to do some spoilers, and then we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We might as well, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now I want to dive in a little bit before we get to the listener emails, and then we're going to have a chit-chat about this. The fifth member for War Games. We saw on Monday Night Raw, Sami Zayn was trying to say that he's got somebody in mind, but yet he was out back talking with different people. Talked with Rey Mysterio. Of course, that was
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Even Solo talked to Seth.
Yeah, Solo talked to Seth. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that show regarding who's going to be the fifth member. And then, of course, who's going to be the fifth member for the new Bloodline 2.0. Now, here's the thing. We've been talking, about a good half a year about who will join the new Bloodline, the old Bloodline, and is The Rock going to get involved? Hikuleo's name came up. Zilla's name came up. Another friend of mine, Lance Anoa'i, his name came up. He actually signed with WWE. He's going to be in NXT soon. So make sure you keep a lookout for him. I could see him doing something with the Bloodline later on, but not anytime soon. So we've been trying to figure out who's the fifth going to be. Hikuleo's still out there. Apparently he signed, but no sign of him. You know, we had 2-3 pay-per-views already. He hasn't been here yet. Yeah, where is he? So, Busted Open with Bully Ray and Dave LaGreca, they had an interesting point on this, mainly Bully, of course. So take a listen to what he said.
Any fifth members feel forced. The only thing that I guess wouldn't feel forced to me is if the baby faces recruited Cody. And Cody and Roman had to be on the same side again. And then you didn't know who was the fifth member on Bloodline 2.0 side. And it was The Rock. Now I get it. Any fifth members feel...
Yeah, he repeated himself there. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys think of that, of Bully's analogy there? I mean,
I can actually see that happening.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So I was playing that in my head while he was talking. I can see Cody joining the original Bloodline, but then turning on them and going heel, possibly.
Yeah. But what do you think about The Rock, though? Because if you remember, he came out, did a little cameo appearance, of course, with his Brahma Bull belt.
Yeah.
And signaled to them 1, 2, 3, and then he, motioned the cutthroat motion. And so what does he mean by that? It's been a while. We don't know what he means by that still. Does he mean he's going after all three? Does it mean that, Solo on them is the ones that's going to get cutthroat? He never had an interview after that. He never spoke after that. It was just, he came, he did that, and he left.
He's leaving us hanging on this part.
But this is going on too long.
I can see him making an appearance.
Yeah, I know.
I can see him making an appearance as far as it's just we don't know where he's gonna be. Is he gonna go after the original Bloodline? Is he going after Bloodline 2.0?
I guess I can actually see it happening where Cody joins up with Roman because he helped out Roman before.
Right.
And then The Rock joining with Solo's team. Because remember, there was a bit where Solo put when The Rock showed up and they're going back in the stands with the fans walking up the steps, and he goes, "It's all part of the plan."
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep,
So
I remember that.
That's the way I'm seeing it, like that.
Then also when The Rock was walking backstage during that one segment that we play on the show.
Yeah.
He was looking at all the superstars on the trucks. He comes across Dusty Rhodes' picture like, "Love you, hate your son."
Yeah, I remember that. That shit was funny as hell. That shit was funny.
Those little smart ass comments.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. Very funny. But I don't know, man. It's just this whole fifth member thing. It's kind of weird. But with the spoilers, did you see the spoilers, Elio?
I saw them, like the results, but I didn't see like actual video. I saw like maybe one or two on TikTok, but that's about it.
Okay.
I did.
But I did see Bronson Reed. That doesn't really make sense. He's got nothing to do with the storyline, so why would they throw him in there?
Yeah.
And if Seth Rollins said he's out,
yeah. But
like,
we'll talk more. We'll talk more about that when we get into the spoilers part. But my thing is that they could easily do something special here.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be who I think it's going to be, especially with the spoilers that happened for this past Monday Night Raw or next week's Raw, sorry, I'm going to be disappointed. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be disappointed. It's like, no, that's not what I pictured. Only because, all right, no, you know what? I'll reserve it for when we talk about it on the spoilers. All right, so now last week we saw Kevin Owens and Randy Orton get into it big time.
Yeah.
Now, Kevin Owens hit the pile driver on Randy Orton.
saw that.
So now here's the thing, though. People went crazy over this spot for some damn reason.
Well, because it was banned.
Well, yeah, it was banned. Look what it did to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look what it did to Drozdov. Well, no, that was an accident, but it was something else. But even still, if you guys actually think about it, and the fans too, if you think about it, there was only one person in WWE that was allowed to do the pile driver but it was different. It was the Tombstone pile driver, and that was the Undertaker. He was the only one allowed to do it. Even Kane, he was only allowed to do it here and there. That was it.
Yeah, but
I was about to say even
Because
Kane
there
did.
was the choke slam, and that was his finish.
If you notice how Undertaker did his pile driver, it was completely different than the way Kevin Owens did his. It was like way different.
No, I know that. I'm just saying that at the time, the only person that was allowed to do it was the Undertaker. He got a pass on it because that was his finisher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And plus, the Undertaker's such a professional that they're not going to tell him no. Number one. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, you're really going to tell him you cannot do that finisher, Mr. Undertaker?
I think the only one that could do it was Vince, if he did.
Well, but at the same time, then the Undertaker had so much power, he can easily be like, well, you know what? I'm not going to wrestle then.
Well, that too, yeah.
That's how much pull the Undertaker had too. Vince would do anything the Undertaker said. It was actually the Undertaker's call to end the streak to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but he got concussed.
Yeah, I know that. But Vince did not have any control on if the Undertaker was going to lose or not. Undertaker had total control.
He was said for a while he didn't even remember being in that match.
Yeah, I know. Which is
it's all in the documentary.
Which is sad.
Yep.
So that pile driver that Kevin Owens did on Randy Orton, I tell you, Randy's selling, Jesus, top notch.
Yeah, right.
Top notch. I got to give it to Michael Cole for putting that move over as much as he did, saying there's a reason why that was banned and blah, blah, blah. That move was banned and da-da-da. He did it great. He did a great job. Now, I'm going to switch it to AEW. There was a match between Orange Cassidy and who's the other one, Elio? It was Orange Cassidy and somebody. I forgot who.
Let me see if I have it here.
Okay. But they were doing pile driver after pile driver after pile driver and getting up.
Was it a tag team match?
I believe so, yeah. No, it wasn't?
When I saw the part of it, it didn't look like a tag team match.
No?
No.
Oh, so the one I have here from last week's AEW, it was Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin versus the Death Riders.
I don't think that was it. But it was a match. Orange Cat. Oh, fuck. I wish I'd saved the clip so that way I could have known. But they did, I have to say, 6 pile drivers in a row to each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was one right after another, after another. And when they get done, both of them are standing up like they just went around in a circle with a bat. You know how you get all punch drunk?
But here's the thing. After every pile driver, they kept getting up. They no-sold it. It's like, seriously?
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
Like you hit a finisher and the next, and the second later, the guy's standing on his feet. What?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the thing is that I love what WWE does with something like that, and they were able to sell it as if that move, there's a reason why that move is banned. So now back to Bully Ray and Mark Henry. This is what they had to say about it.
And thrown away the pile driver, if everybody starts to protect it, we can bring that move back.
I think that they should say if you do it, it's gonna be a $50,000 fine. When I was a kid, the DDT was the thing because you remember playing wrestling?
Sure.
I'm Jake the Snake. I got the DDT. No, you can't have it. I called it because everybody knew what's gonna happen when you take the Jake the Snake DDT.
Done. Match over.
It's over. I don't want to see the pile driver become again like a DDT or a super kick. You know what I want to see? I want to see somebody say, hey, I got 50 grand, burn a hole in my pocket. Pile drive your ass.
As quickly as the wrestling business.
I'll drive your ass.
I'll pile drive your ass. But I mean, the thing of it is are they right or are they wrong?
No, they're right. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
given what they were taking about, for example, the super kick. Super kick is so outplayed nowadays
Oh, of
because
course it
everybody
is.
Yeah.
freaking uses it left and right. Look at AEW. How many super kicks are you actually going to see in a match
Yeah.
in AEW?
Well,
You can see Young Bucks match. You can see a lot.
Oh yeah, but to be fair, Usos do it
does as
too.
well.
Okay, but they're right. Back in the day, a super kick, you got a super kick, you were out. You got
Yep.
DDT'd, you were out.
Yep.
Come on, man. Let's bring something back to where if it's a move like the super kick or the DDT, you're done. You're done, son.
Shoot. Well, have you seen? Oh God, what's God damn it? Grace, not Grace.
Jordan Grace?
No, not Jordan Grace. Bianca Belair's tag team partner,
Jade
Cargill.
Cargill.
Jade Cargill. Thank you. I guess it was on TikTok. They showed her busting out her new move. That could be her finisher. It's kind of similar to an F5 faction where she does a carryover over her shoulders and kind of like similar to an F5.
Wait a minute.
And I don't know if you've seen it. She's at the
No, I'm familiar with it, but that sounds like my move.
I don't know. Oh wait,
It
I have to
does.
play it there real quick.
Yeah, I know, right? Your voice went high pitched there. Holy shit!
Chris went
Hey,
on
we missed
play
you,
there
Clay.
for a second.
We missed the play. No, but I mean, from what I saw, it could be a finishing move with her if they let it.
No, I get it, but that sounds like my move. I got a problem with that because that was my finisher, and if she's gonna use it
Uh-oh.
and not be a finisher, I
She's
got a
gonna
problem
have
with
heat
Jade
Tony.
Cargill. She got heat with me now.
Hold
got
on,
it.
hold on. Wait, Jade Cargill was starting to be your favorite.
No, Last Legend is starting to be my favorite.
Last Legend. Oh yeah, you're liking that dunk.
Yeah, Jesus, disgusting. So, all right. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this pile driver?
I think they
happened?
should bring it back.
But do you agree though that they should do it like what Bully Ray just said, or
No.
Mark
No,
Henry?
no,
$50,000 fine if you use it.
well, no, not $50,000. Shit, they like say 25 grand or something like that. And then what they should use it at is just like if it's a big old feud between the two wrestlers,
Yeah.
boom, he busts the pile driver because I hate this guy so much that I don't care. I'll pay the fine.
Yeah,
Something
that's
like
what they
that.
said. So to do that, it's like they can't use it in a match, but they certainly can use it if they really hate somebody and pay
I don't
that
see why
fine.
not using it in a match.
Well, because if it's a move that's banned, they can't use it in the match. If they
Well, they
use it in a
use
match, they obviously get disqualified.
Exactly.
So they can't really use it in a match.
Unless it's a no disqualification match.
Well, if it's a no DQ, well, see,
Then they
that's
could use
that's the thing. They could use
See,
it, yeah, but does it
that's
still
a thin line right
constitute a
there.
fine?
Yes, it would.
You know what I'm
Yes, it
saying?
would.
Does it still
Even-
constitute a fine? Because if
I
you
would say
really
yes.
honestly think about it, think about it this way: when other wrestling matches happen and it gets out of control, do they really get fined for being out of control? No, they don't.
Look at Bronson Reed,
Well, that's
got
what I'm
fined.
saying.
but he got
That's what I'm
fined.
saying. Yeah, but Braun Strowman did the same thing and nothing happened to him. Yeah, he went all ballistic.
He went all ballistic, but they didn't fine
Well-
him. I think they suspended him.
Well, think of it this way too. The match with Seth Rollins when he freaking curb stomped him on the step.
Mm-hmm.
Did that constitute a fine? He did it on the
No.
step, man. Busted his ass
No.
wide open.
No,
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of if they're gonna go that route, they got to be specific in what route they go to with this. Because if they say that this is a finable ban move, then they got to stick with it, even if it is a no DQ.
Well,
And
yeah.
just like I have to agree with Mark Henry said when he said, "Hey, I got 50 G's to burn in my pocket. I'm gonna fuck you up with it."
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'm not
so
disagreeing with that.
It's
I'm
like
not
a little
disagreeing with that.
loophole.
But instead of doing the 50 grand and like 25 grand, you get fined $25,000.
Oh yeah, no, I do agree. 50 grand is a little too excessive.
I mean, because I mean, because unless you got like these wrestlers, like the very very popular wrestlers that get paid like buku bucks every single year,
Yeah.
and then they like, you know what? You try to do that, you try to do the Pile Driver, you're gonna be fined 50 grand. You know what? Fuck it, I'll pay it. Fuck it. And
Yeah.
they bring, and then you can see them. They bring a suitcase and they lay it right there on the table. What's that for? My fine.
All right, final thoughts. Final thoughts on the Pile Driver. What do you guys think? Are they doing justice to it? Or did they overdo it? Or did
AEW overdid it.
AEW did, yeah.
They overdid it. They over.
I think the WWE sold it really well and put it over really well.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, sure thing. All right, let's get right into listener emails. You guys ready?
Oh boy.
All right. Shalu Kamari from New York said, this show rocks. Question. Do you think Gunther has gotten soft? Seems like it for the past few weeks. I'm going to say yes.
I don't think he's getting soft. I think he's getting worried. Not soft, but worried.
What's the difference?
There's a difference between soft and worried. Soft.
What's the difference?
Soft, you're not letting it get to your head. You're just always like that. But
that's worried.
No.
I think that's worried.
Oh, you're not. You're worried.
No, I got no reason to be worried.
Well, I guess, yeah, you're right. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's dwelling on him that he has a chance of losing that title.
Okay. Elio, what do you think?
Or he could just be playing mind games and making people think that he's worried.
That's true. I have to agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see it, though. So I kind of agree. Past few weeks, it does look like he's been soft. You know?
Well, look how he looked on Raw.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. His exact facial features said that like he had a worried look on his face.
Yeah. Yep.
And all it was just a promo.
But at the
all it was
I'm trying to look at both sides. And if you really honestly think about it, he's only lost 2 matches in 1 year so far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was IC champ for over 600 days. He lost in WrestleMania, and then he lost at Crown Jewel. That's only 2 losses. So to say that he's kind of looking soft, I don't know. I think I agree with Chris. He looks more worried, maybe, but not soft. I don't think he's soft.
Oh.
Well, there's a difference between soft and worried, Chris.
Wait, hold on a second. You just said there wasn't. Am I right, Elio?
No.
Yeah, well, you just said there's a difference. I even heard it.
He's like, there's no
I'm the special referee here.
No, your analogy was when you were saying whatever you said, it meant for soft or worried.
No.
Whatever you said, I gotta listen back. Fuck, confusing me. I don't want to. What I'm saying is, I don't think he's being or he's been looking soft. Worried, yeah.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
He doesn't look soft because he can still freaking get it with the best of them.
Hell yeah,
and stop.
But worried.
But worried, he had the worriest look on his face on Monday.
On Raw, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had like for like a couple seconds, you see the deer in the headlight look.
Yeah, he sure did. All right.
Yuppers.
Joe Taylor Ward 33 from Cincinnati says, hey guys, a question for Chris. What made you like TNA? Yeah, I'm assuming on last week's show you were saying you were a TNA fanboy.
I didn't say I was a TNA fanboy. I said I'm getting to like TNA.
No, you said you were a TNA fanboy because I
Stop
said
putting
to
words
you.
in my mouth.
No, you did it.
I plead the fifth.
You did it.
No, actually, there's actually been a couple of good matches, and I'm starting to like TNA. It's not being a fanboy. I still have disagreements on how they use their wrestlers.
But you've watched TNA more than probably anybody on this panel.
Oh, of course.
And I watch a lot of wrestling.
Well, TNA when AJ Styles was on there, all that.
Yeah.
with
No,
with
Yeah.
no, you
money.
well, that's what I'm pretty sure that's what the email was about is,
Yeah,
what made
I
you
got
like TNA because like between
Miss Tessbacher.
me,
Tessbacher.
Elio, and Clay, you probably watched more matches on TNA than we did. So that's
Well,
why he's
at
asking.
At one point,
What
I
is
just
this, head boy? Goddamn! I had to do a Clay voice.
yeah, man. I just feel for when I'm gone, and you guys just try to make on me, man.
That's right.
But I know. But no, AJ Styles, Beer Money.
Beer Money was good. Abyss.
I missed the tag team of Beer Money because I actually liked the way they performed, just like Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah.
I always liked them.
You know what?
So
I'm
I
surprised
wish
they
Beer
never
Money-
put them together in WWE
Well-
when Jim Storm was in NXT.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Tony and I were talking about a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to him over the phone of like, man, Bobby Roode and then his tag team partner in Beer Money, whatever happened to him? And he said Bobby Roode's tag team partner went to NXT and I guess he didn't like it, so he left. So with that, I was like, well, that sucks because if they would have brought Beer Money into the WWE, it would have had a good following because the way both of them were. And
Yeah.
then how they put that glorious Bobby Roode.
Yeah. Which
I
honestly,
didn't like that
yeah.
gimmick.
But that
I didn't
worked,
like that.
Bobby Roode, because he looked like Rick Rude. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
So he did made it work. But Chris, you didn't answer the man's question.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I said Miss Tessbacher.
He said, "What made you like TNA?"
Miss Tessbacher.
Who the hell is that? We don't know.
She's one of the girls in the
I
TNA.
know who it is.
Yes, you do, Elliot. Just look at that smile on your face.
You know what? If Clay was
That's
here,
not
he
her.
would back me up because he wouldn't
Really?
even know. Yes,
Look up
But
Miss
even I
Tessbacher.
know.
I'll look it up, but I don't know who the hell she is now.
Hey, I think you'll like her better than Lash Legend.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
All right. John Kenny Bruce from San Diego, California said, "Do you think Brock Lesnar will come back?"
Yes.
I say yes. Elio?
I say yes.
Yeah.
Because supposedly he was seen in the back on
When?
Monday.
Yeah, I think he'll be back at some point.
Okay.
Royal Rumble, maybe.
Say what?
Royal Rumble, maybe.
Ooh. Well, see that
Yeah.
then it goes back to that logic. But I know Vince ain't there no more. But then it still goes back to that logic of if Brock Lesnar's in the Battle Royal, then that means he has to win the Battle Royal. That's a Vince logic.
So,
And Vince is not there anymore. And I know that. Triple H is in charge.
yeah.
So how would they do this to where it's like, okay, it's Brock fucking Lesnar. He's coming back. He comes back at the Royal Rumble. And you're going to make him lose? Honestly, though, I wouldn't have a problem if he won. Only if he went after Cody Rhodes, because that's a match I would like to see.
No, I hate to differ with you on this one. I think he should lose. I think he should lose.
See,
Okay,
because of the-
so how?
Dealing with him coming back and then dealing with that court issue that's on the documentary, I think they have to give him kind of like a professional receipt in that category because he's supposedly involved with that. So you want to come back? Okay, we'll bring you back in the Royal Rumble, but you're going to lose. You're not going to get a chance to go for the title. Nothing. You're going to have to work. How can I put it? Remember the deal with Triple H and with Kevin Nash, Scott
Yeah.
Hall, and Shawn Michaels. Remember how
Yeah.
Triple H for a while was just losing.
Yeah,
losing.
they did the whole
Yeah.
with the whole click thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to have to happen with Brock Lesnar if he comes back because of crap that's been being put out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Elio.
Go ahead, Elio.
Go ahead, Elio. Elio.
I think he froze.
Uh,
Yeah, Elio froze.
Elio.
I don't know, man. I think my thing is Royal Rumble. I mean, geez, he can easily come back at Survivor Series. You know,
Not true.
doing what? During where? I don't know. But like I said,
against
I would love to
Bronson
see.
Reed. Against Bronson Reed.
That would be a good fight. Holy shit!
Because we already saw Braun Strowman against Bronson Reed.
Braun Strowman against Brock Lesnar.
No, didn't we already have that at one point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, Elio's back. Welcome back, Elio.
Elio, welcome back to the show.
Where is he? I don't see him.
Elio, I'm gonna say this to you right now. You're an awful, awful person for leaving the show, and I hope you have diarrhea for the next 2 days. Okay?
What's going on?
That was unprofessional. That was unprofessional, Elio.
Oh, okay.
Stinky.
I don't know what's going on.
You left.
No, did my box disappear?
No,
your box is right there.
No, did it disappear because you said I left?
no.
Yeah, you were like completely gone.
Oh,
And then you pop back up.
It froze on my end as well.
Oh, okay. So what are your thoughts on the whole Brock Lesnar thing? I still hope you have diarrhea for the next 2 days.
No, okay. If Brock Lesnar comes back in Rumble, the person who should eliminate him from the Rumble would be Gunther. Because remember, they had that face-to-face.
Oh, shit. That's right. You're right. Huh. Yeah, but why would Gunther be in it if he's champion already?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Unless he
Anything can
loses
happen
to
between
Damian
now-
Priest. You're
Yeah,
right.
like I was saying, I think it happened between now and Survivor Series.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, all right, that's that one. Mike Weaver from Frankfurt, Germany said, "Hey guys, where would you rank Charlotte Flair in best of all time?" For me, Elio, you got something? That way I can think. What do
Best
you
of all
think?
time.
Yeah, where would she rank if
Like
in the best of all
number
time?
wise.
Yeah,
Like number wise.
yeah.
So if we're talking top 10, I'd put her in top 5.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Of all time,
put her in the
like
top 5
between
of all time.
AEW, WCW, WWF back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you still say
I put her in top. I put her top 5. Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I agree with. See, now Chris left.
Now Chris is being unprofessional.
He is being unprofessional, and you know what? I hope he has constipation for the next 2 days.
Hey,
He's an awful, awful person, and that was just unprofessional. I don't know what's going on with this show right now.
we've got off the rails.
I'm the only one left that has not disappeared from the show. And Elio, I wish you diarrhea for the next 2 days. And for Chris, I wish
He's
him.
back.
Now he's back, but even still, I wish
Sorry.
him constipation. Don't be sorry. You're an awful person.
No, I'm not. I accidentally hit the exit button.
No, you
I was
didn't.
adjusting my phone.
No, you didn't. You're an awful
Are
person.
you serious?
Chris.
You think I would
Yes.
do that?
Yes,
You're a bunghole.
you're an awful person,
What?
and I wish you constipation for the next 2 days, Chris. I hope
Well, I'm
you
just
have
like that
issues.
Dennis Leary song. I'm an asshole. Leo, Leo, Leo.
Did you hear what I
Hey.
said?
SSHOLE.
He's trying to make a comedy skit out of this shit. I really do. I wish you constipation for the next 2 days. That was
Well,
unprofessional.
that's why I got Imodium AD, baby.
Does it work?
Oh, yeah.
Give
Oh,
me
oh
some.
yeah, baby. That Imodium AD works, baby.
All right, what was we talking about? Oh, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
So now a listener wrote in and said, where will we rank Charlotte Flair in best of all time? Now, Elio said top 5. Now, mind you, I'm going off of if it's all time, it's all time. WCW, AEW, WWF back in the day.
Of
And
all
Elio
time?
said, yeah, and Elio said top 5, and I agree with him.
Top 10.
Okay, where in the top 10? If you say 5, I swear to God.
No, that's not the top 10, cabron. Top 10 would be like, in my mind, she's like 7th place.
Okay. All right.
Not top 5, top 10. The reason being because she hasn't been for a while. She hasn't held the championship belt for a while. She hasn't, like, her last couple of matches, she did lose.
Yes.
Okay. So being on her hiatus or whatever she's doing, and I hope she comes back because she is a badass wrestler.
She is.
That's where I see her at.
Okay.
At number 1 of all time.
No, I agree with Elio, though. I think she is top 5 for sure.
Well, who would you think is number 1?
Ooh. That's honestly, what'd you say, Elio?
No, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. That is a tough one.
Mm-mm.
It could be,
Mm-mm.
damn, Moolah?
Nope.
Well, she's had the title for like freaking something like 13 years.
She had
Maybe
from
more?
like 1958, 59 to 85.
Something
Yeah,
like
but
that,
that's
yeah.
that would be just the longest rating title holder.
It doesn't matter that she still held it.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not dealing with everything that considers in number 1.
Okay, so what about Roman Reigns? He's held it for 4 years. Is he top 5 of all time?
Yeah, but how many different titles has he held?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
He had the same title for 4 years.
But has he had the tag team title?
Yes.
Has he had the
Yeah, he said
title?
Yes.
Has he had the Intercontinental title?
Yes. He's a Triple Crown.
Okay. So that would be considering being number 1 along those lines.
No.
Not just one belt
No.
for so many years.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Uh-uh.
You know who I would
Think
actually
about it.
consider?
Look, okay, let me throw this out there then. So then if that's the case, no. If that's the case, then The Miz should be top 5 of all time too. Because he's a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
And I don't doubt Miz being not top 5, top 10.
Elio, you agree with that?
What?
Top 10. Not top 5, top 10.
Yeah, he's got him at top 10.
I mean, Miz around 6 or 7. Same thing as Flair. Around 6 or 7 because
Of
he
all
is
time.
of all time. Yes.
I mean, being
and
There's Bruno Sammartino. There's Bob Backlund. There's Hulk Hogan. There's Dusty Rhodes. There's Ric Flair. That's 5 already.
Bruno had
Under
2 different
The
title
Rock.
reigns. Bruno had 2 different title reigns.
Exactly. So
Roman
to
Reigns-
determine
Roman Reigns, I would actually consider number 1
what?
with as many different titles that he's held and the longest reigning title holder.
He's not the longest reigning title holder. Bruno had it for many years.
He
8
beat Bruno.
years.
8 years Bruno had it.
Bruno had 8 years, 2 title reigns, and
So-
combined 8 years combined.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess with Roman, with Roman, he was like what, the second or the third longest reigning?
Third?
If he's
I
the
wanna
third,
say
then I
third
got
or
him at number
fourth.
3. If he's either third or fourth, that's the place I'd have him at.
And what
Because
about-
all the other belts that he had, plus the longest reigning title holder in that category.
Well, it's like I said, you got to think about the 5 that I had just named, and there's more to that list too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Harley Race, another one. Nick Bockwinkel, another one.
Yeah.
Vern Gagne, another one. Bob Backlund, another one. So there's a lot that, man, for Roman to be number 1 over those guys, I don't know, Elio. I don't know about that. But we're talking about Charlotte Flair. I want to revisit this later when Clay's
Maybe there should be a poll. Maybe there should be a poll.
It should be a poll. Let's make it into a poll. We'll figure it out how to word it, and then we'll put that out there as a poll because that's very interesting. But as far as Charlotte Flair goes, I think it should be. I think she is top 5 in my opinion. And granted, yeah, just I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite, but there's Fabulous Moolah, Wendy Richter, Medusa. You can't forget her.
Yep.
Sherry
Sensational
Martel, Sensational
Yep.
Sherry. You can't forget about her. And then of course, probably if you want to throw in Trish Stratus, if you want to throw in the other women's champions before her or after her, that's a real difficult one. That's a good question, and you made us stumped a little bit on that one. So, all right. Dan Frank from Scottsdale, Arizona said, "Hey, POV, is it me or does it look like Seth and Bronson Reed will be involved in the Bloodline story?" We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. John, but I do appreciate the email. Seriously, I mean, it's just you ask it at a time where we're going to talk about it anyway, and I don't want to jump ahead. John Hammerstein from Florida said, "Hey guys, why is Vince Russo trying to be relevant?"
Because he's not. Because everybody knows he's not.
Well, he's a penis head.
That's a kindergarten term right there.
It is. It is.
Vince Russo's a penis head.
If you really want to go kindergarten, it's a penis head.
All
right.
Well, that's Vince. That's Vince Russo. He has a mentality of kindergarten.
That's true.
Bro.
That is true.
Bro.
All right. Jumping Jack from the UK said, in my opinion, I think AEW will go down in a couple of years. At the rate they are going, I can't stand behind them.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. That's just terrible.
Oh, and when we get to AEW, I got something. I saw something this past week.
Okay. All right.
I was like, what the fuck?
Do tell.
Do tell. Yeah.
We're
Well,
waiting.
we'll talk about it during This Week in Wrestling. Kim Chung from Korea said, "Hey,
hello.
POV, do you see a match between Seth and Roman at WrestleMania?" Oh, no, I don't.
They already
No.
had a match between Roman and Seth.
At WrestleMania?
I don't know if it.
No.
No,
They
that's
had
when he
it-
stole Roman's title with Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that was at WrestleMania 31.
Yeah. So in
Well, there
kind
you
of
go.
context, they did have a match. Seth stole it from Roman, and then they
Yeah,
had
but technically, Seth did say next time he's in the ring with Roman, he's going to stop his head to the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
You sure did say that.
Yep.
Ernie Reyes from San Antonio, Texas says, "Hey guys, if Stone Cold Steve Austin were to wrestle today in his prime, who would he be feuding with now?"
Everybody.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, he did it during the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though, like anyone.
He didn't give a shit.
He didn't. He didn't.
Austin 316 said, "I just whooped your ass."
But let's answer the man's question, though. If he was wrestling today, who would he be feuding with?
Oh, feuding.
Yeah,
Ugh.
right now. I would have to. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing him and Bronson Reed get
No.
into a nice feud. I would.
No.
So who?
Braun Breaker.
Mm,
Braun Breaker. Yeah.
yeah,
Braun Breaker.
yeah. Or maybe Cody.
Eh,
I
Kenny
wouldn't.
Cross?
I don't.
I don't
yeah.
see him feuding with Cody though.
Why?
Rico Love. I just don't. It doesn't catch my attention thinking them two feuding with each other.
What
I
about
can
Karrion
see
Kross?
Karrion Kross, yes. That was the one thing that came to mind. Him and Karrion Kross, because Karrion Kross kind of has the same attitude along the line,
Mm.
a little bit, a smidge of Austin, and Austin would be like, "I don't like you. I don't like you."
He would.
Austin, I bet, man, we miss you back in wrestling, man. We were hoping that you should have
Right?
showed up at WrestleMania.
Yeah. That would have been awesome. Julio Fortes from San Juan, Puerto Rico. He said, "Hey guys, what are your thoughts on the LWO? In my opinion, I don't think they are doing anything with them." I kind of agree with that.
You know,
Yeah.
they still a thing even because for a while they were hot, especially when they were doing that whole
Yeah.
backlash from Puerto Rico. But
Yeah.
then
Yes.
now you hardly see them on TV.
I
Yeah.
think they should be revamped.
I think
in all honesty,
new members,
yeah, new members.
like who?
I mean, in all honesty, Conan. Not saying Conan coming back to the LWO, but I'm thinking about.
But he
Conan
could
bringing
manage.
somebody. Manage, yes, but also he could bring a new wrestler addition to the LWO.
Like who though?
I don't know. That's the thing I can't think of yet.
Yeah, yeah.
But the LWO does need a revamping. Selena Vega, she needs to get a title win.
She
in all
does.
honesty, I think she deserves it. I think she really, really fucking deserves it.
Yep.
Yep.
Love Moxley 23 from California said, "Hey guys, do you see Bronson Reed as champ one day?" Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
absolutely.
Tony and I said it at the same time. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah Sahani from India.
Oh.
She said, "Hey guys, I'm a big fan of the show, but also a big fan of Rhea Ripley. Is she really out for a long time?" Well, if you stick around long enough for the spoilers, you'll know.
I love how they ask those questions and we're like,
I know, right? It's all right though. But thank you for the.
I love you all fans, man. You guys are awesome.
Dean Runner 14 from Los Angeles, California said, "Hey guys, this Tony Diaz has a new main squeeze and Lash Legend. Laugh out loud." Yes, I mean, fuck.
Definitely.
I mean, come on now. Shit. What the hell do you think? She's, you know what? I mean, I'm entitled. Number one, I'm entitled to change my mind about somebody. You know, it's what we do for the show. Is we if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. We're not going to be hypocrites and keep saying like if Lash Legend is improving, okay, she's improving. So why would I keep continuing bashing her? It doesn't make sense. And then, but not only that, she stood away from that. Remember that she was doing like that talk show bullshit. Remember?
Fair Lashes, whatever it was called. I can't think of it. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was just so terrible. And we said it was terrible. Okay, let's see what she got. Let's see what she can do. And then she showed what she can do, and I criticized that. But as time went on, she improved. She improved.
You're gonna be like Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. Yes.
Tiffany Stratton was terrible in the beginning, and then look at her now.
Absolutely. Yeah, because she was doing that Valley Girl gimmick. It was like, oh, stop, Tiffany. No, stop with the daddy credit card. No, it didn't work. But Lash, same thing. She was doing that, and then when she was wrestling, she was awful. But then she slowly started improving. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and keep saying that, oh, she's bad. No. If she did good, she did good. Same thing with Trick Williams. We were very crucial on Trick Williams. But then he's improved so much, it's like, wow, this guy's good now. So, yeah. Do I have a new main squeeze? Yes, I do. All right, so last question.
Smile every time we talk about her.
Yeah. All right, so last one before we go on a break. Dave Fleming from Woburn, Massachusetts said, "Hey, Wrestling POV, love the show, tons of laughs. My question is, who do you think is going to be the first ever women's U.S. champion? I think it'll be Jade Cargill."
No, what? Actually,
we can talk about that now.
No, you know, this is good because I went into the WWE website, went to the Superstar page, I took down all the women's names, and I put and I was about to set up a tournament on my own. Really? Because I don't have the bracket set up. I saved it for the show because I had a feeling that we were gonna be talking about this.
So you know what? Why don't we do a little tournament just between us and see if we're right or not? So next week, we'll start it next week because Clay will be back from Jamaica, and we can and we'll do our. Elio just come up with a list. We'll have our own brackets, and then we'll all vote.
I have my list here, and I'm gonna put the bracket. I'm gonna set up the brackets this week.
There you go, and then we'll do our own little bracket tournament for the U.S. title. So
I already did my Crown Jewel tournament.
Oh, did you really?
Kofi Kingston won.
Oh, ew.
What?
All right. I know, right? What's going on?
All right, to answer his question, it could possibly be Jade Cargill as U.S. champion. But to me, that's only reminded me of how she became TBS champion in AEW. They created that belt just for her. If they do it this time, it's like they're going to create it just for her again.
I have a different one.
I think, hold on.
Yeah.
The first U.S. champ might be Bayley. That's my opinion. Or even Tiffany Stratton. What do you guys thought?
You'll flip out on mine.
Okay.
Chelsea Green.
That would be funny.
Chelsea, I actually think, for some reason or other, I think Chelsea Green is probably going
I
to
have
get
her in this tournament.
the title. I think Chelsea Green's going to get it.
Wow.
For some reason or other, it's my gut feeling on it.
She would be interesting as the first ever.
I'm gonna go a different route. Either
right.
Shayna Baszler or Zoe Stark.
Ooh, that would
Pick.
either one would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pick. I'm still gonna stick with Bailey though. I think Bailey. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, but no, because Bailey's already held both titles.
Yeah.
And the tag team. So, I mean, for somebody
She could be Grand Slam champion.
She's already.
Then she'd be the number one.
She's already a Grand Slam champion, ain't she?
What do you mean?
Bailey.
Holding the NXT title too? You calling that a Grand Slam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drink your cup.
I've been drinking my cup.
I know. That's why you're like, huh?
I've been drinking my cup. Trust me. Well, I mean, you can't really call the NXT championship. Well, I mean, I guess you could, but now that the U.S. title is involved,
now you have to have the U.S. title to be Grand Slam.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's already in the record books of the ones that have the Grand Slam champion have the Grand Slam champion. They're already listed as Grand Slam champion.
Well, we'll see if let's just say if Bailey does win and they say, "Oh my gosh, she's the first ever Grand Slam champion," then we know that the NXT title is kind of irrelevant. But if they say she's the first woman to hold all the titles in WWE, then we can say, "All right, she was already Grand Slam champion." But either way, what we'll do is next week we'll start a tournament. Elio will have a bracket. I'm sure he'll have his generator thing going, and it's just going to be completely
that's how Kofi won the Crown Jewel tournament,
and that's ridiculous.
I could not believe that generator thought Kofi would win.
I know, right? What's going on?
Yeah, there's no way.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, redonkulous.
It's also churlish.
He brought it back. Elio brought it back.
That's churlish.
It's churlish. But we'll do that. Elio will have the how many women, Elio? Do you have?
Do a quick count. I think I have 32, 16, 16.
Damn, Elio, you have 32 women?
32.
32 baby mamas.
All right, so the bracket will be 16 and 16, so we'll do the first round next week. Okay. And we'll go from there, and it's all going to be placed on a vote. We're going to have to vote on it. And then what I want to do...
on my TikTok as well.
Yes, absolutely. Put it on your TikTok and put it as a poll, too. Not all 32 women, but put it as who do you think is going to be the next or the first ever U.S. women's champion? And then if they win, who knows? Maybe I'll give them a prize. Maybe I'll buy them a T-shirt or something. I don't freaking know. Hey, if they get it right, you know.
Hey, no, props to them, man.
All right, so
I think that's right. They get a prize out of it for winning the bracket.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. An autographed picture of myself. How about that?
Oh Lord. No, you know what? The fan gets to choose who they want an autographed picture from. How about that?
Okay, we'll do that. and if you choose me, I think I still have some wrestling pictures that I can sign for you. So if you all of y'all, thank you all for the emails. That was great. So if you are new to the show and if you do want to email us and ask a question or thoughts or tell us we suck, hey, write to us at WrestlingPOV1@yahoo.com and we'll sure enough answer it in the following week's show. With that being said, it's time to take a quick pause for the cause. And when we come back, we got This Week in Wrestling and spoilers. I'm sorry. We have to do it. So if you don't want to listen to the rest of the show, you can go ahead and skip. I'm going to remind it again after the break.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair. POV podcast, and always do it with flair. Woo!
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
And we're back. You can find Wrestling POV every Friday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and Amazon Music. And also, you can follow us on TikTok at wrestling.pov.pod. And now, Tony, it's time to get this week in wrestling.
All right. So basically, we talked. I think we talked enough about what happened on Raw. Yes? No? Maybe so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we won't talk too much about that. SmackDown. We talked.
Yes.
We only talked about the pile driver that happened to Randy Orton.
Randy.
What
Yeah.
else you guys want to talk about on SmackDown?
For me,
Sammy.
pretty much. Yeah, for me, pretty much the only thing I got from the SmackDown was the main Bloodline story.
Yes.
Yep. You thought
Yep.
that Sammy was gonna turn on Roman, and it came out that Sammy saved Roman from Solo,
Yeah.
from a Samoan spike.
The
I
whole-
love that. I love that part because
It-
I
it
actually
was so
thought
awesome.
I thought Sammy was actually turning against Roman.
Yeah.
Because they were showing like the promos where Roman got slapped by Sammy with the chair, and then Roman was all like berating Sammy, and you
Yep.
thought, you know what, there might be a inclining where Sammy's going to turn on Roman.
It sure as hell
because-
looked that way.
Yeah, well, because Sammy was telling Roman, you need to apologize. I'll only come back if you
Yeah.
apologize. And Roman's like, I'm not
Yeah.
apologizing to you. He's
Yeah.
like, no, not to me, to Jay.
Yeah.
For all the shit that you put Jay through. And then
Yeah.
he's like, all right. And then when I heard him, oh, well, I'm sorry. And then I was like, oh, so he's apologizing. And then he's like, for you having to go through this, I was like, oh, no, there's the original Roman.
Yeah. Yeah. But even still, just the fact that, like, towards the end of SmackDown, when Solo came out, when Roman was, like, saying that you only got 4, and then
Yeah.
he goes, no, we got
Yeah.
5. We got Sami Zayn, and Sammy comes out. The whole thing was done so perfect.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he just walked out. He didn't rush. And then when they started jumping Roman, then the Usos came out. Sammy was still there.
But they looked back at Sammy. Remember
Yeah.
when the Usos came out, they looked back at
Yeah.
Sammy. He's like, well, what are you going
Like,
to do? Who are you going to
Yeah,
do? And I was trying to figure out. I was like, oh, yeah, who's he going to be with?
yeah.
But
So-
another thing that, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
The other thing I freaking was tripping out is, oh God, not so it's called, Wolfman. They call him Wolfman.
Jacob
Fatu.
Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. How he freaking was standing his ground against Roman. And
Yeah.
so he don't come out to when you say come out, he's the tribal chief. He listens to he does his
Yeah.
own thing. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so there's gonna be something with Roman and Jacob Fatu.
I think so.
I'd shoot, yeah.
I think so. But he was, that whole thing, everything, it was just done perfectly,
Oh, heck yeah.
And
I love it.
just a little, I don't want to say it was a tease, but just the way, like, Sammy and Roman was just facing each other, and then you got Jimmy and Jay throwing the ones, and
Yeah.
then Sammy threw the one, and the pop that he got from that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Everybody was happy.
Yeah.
You
And
even
then
hear the crowd going,
Roman
Sammy,
did it.
so-
Yeah. And then when Roman did it, fucking crowd went nuts, and then they both turned at the same time, and all 4 of them with the one. Shit, come on.
I even had my one in the air. I actually had my one, and then I was going, Sammy,
That-
Uso.
so badass, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, so
Yeah.
what you guys got for SmackDown? I'm taken by that sounds nothing. So now I know
that was it.
that was it, to be honest.
Oh, was it Karrion Kross and Miz? That's Raw, right?
Yeah.
That's Raw.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
another
Oh,
thing. That,
well, we can
that's
talk
another
about
thing
that
Raw.
if we don't got nothing else to talk about SmackDown. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
got
was
nothing
really
else about
interesting.
SmackDown.
When did Miz get busted in the eye?
I was wondering. I'm like, wait a minute. When did that happen? And he said he didn't come out with that.
No.
I like
Well,
that.
he was in the ring. No, he was when they were pushing him out. I think like he either got popped with a fist or a elbow, or he had something by accident. because I saw that after they were shoving him towards the ring.
Yeah, but even still, though, I mean, what do you guys think? He did.
Played it off.
He did. So, what do you guys think of the whole story so far between them two?
It's interesting. It's interesting seeing like how how at the end it was all set up. Like the Miz was actually working with Karrion Kross.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think it was all planned by Karrion Kross, Final Testament, and Miz for Miz, like for some reason to get freaking abducted by the White Six. And then
did you see that video of Karrion Kross? See that video of Karrion Kross and Scarlett?
No.
Oh, okay.
When they were in the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross. And Scarlett's like, we have to go help him. Karrion Kross is like, oh, it's been 20 minutes. Oh, he's probably dead by now.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
Oh, yeah, that one. I seen that one.
Yeah. So, all right. AEW, NXT, that's all we got left.
Okay.
AEW.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. AEW. Elio's got something to say about AEW. Go ahead. Elio.
Okay. So, AEW fans always complain about how WWE copies AEW.
Yeah.
Last week, I'm watching the show. Did you notice the graphic on the screen?
No.
When they were showing all the future dates for Collision and Dynamite?
No.
At the top, it said AEW November to Remember.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
I have it right here. I'm going to drop the picture in the group.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
First
my
of all,
God. You got to be kidding me.
The overdone with the Pal Driver and now November to Remember.
November to Remember. Like, I'm pretty sure Tony Khan didn't come up with that. That was an ECW pay-per-view that started in 1993.
That's right. Yep.
They're literally trying to copy WWE because WWE is doing the show at the ECW building.
Well, and then I saw that where they were saying, oh, that had nothing to do with that AEW's November to Remember thing.
They're full of shit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Look at that.
Hold on. Even look at the way the lettering is.
Right?
Look at the lettering, dude. That's WWE
I forgot you sent it.
lettering.
Let me see. Let me take a look.
That's WWE lettering right there, dude.
Right there.
Oh my God, it is.
That's freaking copying, man.
Holy shit, it
You can't come up with
is.
your own freaking lettering?
Oh my God.
All right, this is going out to all the AEW fans. Don't get me wrong. I'm starting to be a fan of AEW, but this is total bullshit when they're copying the title, and not only that, they're copying the letterhead.
Yeah.
For like the events.
So I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear you fanboys saying, "Oh, WWE copies AEW," because no, the fact they don't, AEW copies them.
Yeah.
That's
oh
fucking
my Lord.
Bullshit, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck.
So
all right, so
Russo's rubbing off. I'm saying, bro.
Bruh.
That's total bullshit, bro.
Bruh. All right, so what else do we got for NXT? Do we got anything for NXT?
Oh, freaking the tag team's going at it right at the end of the show.
Yeah, that was good.
And they were going into the crowd. I love the ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good.
And then I actually give props to Sol Ruca.
She's talented, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh God. What the heck? It's Cora Jade, right?
Cora Jade. Yeah.
Right? So Cora Jade, right at the beginning, she's like, "You're not going to get the Soul Snatcher on me." That's exactly what she did to finish move right on her.
Yep.
And I was like, I guess she did, didn't she? Oops.
First time I saw that move on Level Up, it was Sol Ruca and Lola Baiso, and she hit the Soul Snatcher with the modified RKO.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
That shit is badass,
like
though.
Yeah.
It is badass.
And then it was, who was it? With Jordan. Her name is Jordan Phillips, right?
Jordan Phillips.
Oh God.
Jordan Grace?
No, not Jordan Grace. Oh, she does like that high step after she does a move.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She's one of the African American wrestlers on the female roster.
Kalani Jordan.
She was dressed it. No, not Kalani Jordan. That was a good match, but it was before that.
Damn, I don't even remember. Shit.
What's going on?
Well, either way, what are you trying to get at?
Either way, it was a good match.
Oh, okay.
I think she faced Lola Vice.
Lola Vice.
I think she faced
Are
Lola
you
Vice.
talking about Jada Parker?
Jada Parker.
Thank you.
Jada Parker.
Not
That was a
bad,
good match.
not bad.
That match.
Not
That
bad.
was a great match.
That was a good
Mhm.
match. And
Yeah.
and she faced it was I don't think it was Lola Vice, it was somebody else.
No, it was Lola Vice.
It was Lola Vice?
It was Lola Vice.
Yeah.
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 But it was a good match.
Yeah. Sure was. All right. Anything else before we go on to the spoilers? Nothing.
I'm good.
All right. So now, if you don't want to know what happened on Monday Night Raw, go forward this about, I don't know. I'm going to read it real quick. I know, right? I'm going to read it real quick, and so it'll probably take me about a minute and a half, I'd say. But then, of course, we're going to discuss it. So, depending on how long that is, I don't know. Just pause it right now, because here are the spoilers. 3, 2, 1. You had your chance. All right, Rhea Ripley returns.
Yeah.
Comes back.
Nope.
But she has that face mask to protect her. So she has that mask to protect because she had that orbital break.
Socket injury.
And she attacks Liv Morgan. The assault led to a multi-woman brawl with Ripley, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Io Sky standing tall over Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, and Nia Jax. So looks like they had a match and they won. Bronson Reed defeated Seth Rollins with the help of Solo Sikoa. He helps Reed win the match and raise his hand after the match. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus ended in a no DQ, or not no DQ, no contest. Ludwig Kaiser caused the double disqualification. Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega defeated Chad Gable and Ivy Nile. And the War Raiders, yeah, I know, right? And the War Raiders defeated Dominic Mysterio and Carlito.
That was expected.
So that is your Raw spoilers for next week. Guys, what do you think? Rhea Ripley came back.
Hell yeah. I was happy she came back when I saw that little spoiler right there.
Yeah.
But I was pissed off that they put it on TikTok because I was waiting to see it on Monday Night Raw.
Right.
But
That's why I hate TikTok.
The way I like it is because Liv was saying, well, who's going to throw the first punch, huh? You. And then they're just standing back. You see Bianca with her hand going like, no, not me. Just wait. And then This Is My Brutality, your theme song hits. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, she's back. But I didn't like the way the video was going with one of the fans that was on TikTok. You could not see the mask like right away.
Yeah.
And then I saw another video and like, oh, so she's got that clear mask to protect her face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But you see her freaking eye and it's all like reddish orange.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, you can see the damage done, like the bruising.
Yeah.
But she's got that mask to protect her, so that's a good thing. Unless they try to take the mask off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, that's just the spoilers of who won, who lost, what happened, who came back, all that other happy horse shit. Now, I want to talk about the whole Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins with Solo Sikoa helping Bronson Reed, so to speak, win against Seth Rollins. So, from what I'm hearing, is that Bronson Reed is going to be the fifth guy for the new Bloodline. Yeah, and Seth Rollins is going to be the fifth guy for the old Bloodline.
See, and that makes no sense because Bronson Reed
doesn't
doesn't do the story.
Seth Rollins
It well, he at least Seth has history of Roman Reigns, but like the two of them, they have nothing to do with this storyline, though.
Yeah, but I get that.
Right.
But I get that Seth Rollins has history with Roman Reigns, but he doesn't have history with Solo Sikoa or the rest of the bloodline, so it doesn't make sense.
Yes, he does.
How?
Because when he was trying to stop the bloodline, when it was the original bloodline, that after they kicked out Sammy, it was Solo in there, and Solo was being the
Right.
enforcer of Roman, but he also got to Seth Rollins at one point.
Right. No, I get that. But even still, with the rest of it just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Even Bronson Reed, it still doesn't make sense. So why are you going to throw him in there?
I agree with you with Bronson Reed and with Seth Rollins. I agree. They honestly should not be in the storyline with this. I mean, they're trying to find the fifth member, so of course they're going through everybody. And they're thinking that not Sammy, but Seth is going to do it. And he's like, no, I'd rather beat the shit out of Roman and curb stomp him than
Right.
be on his team. So what if, by chance, it's vice versa?
That Seth goes with
Solo.
So I don't see it. Because why would Solo help Bronson Reed? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you.
So I don't see it happening, but I do see Bronson going with Solo, especially with the spoilers that happen. And I see Seth going with the OTC. But for me, it just, ugh. I don't like it.
I'm just hoping that if he does, it doesn't end up like when Seth cut the Shield off.
Yeah.
And slammed Roman in the back with a chair.
Yeah. And maybe that's
I
why
hope they
they're
don't do
doing that.
So that way they can make amends?
No. To make people think that Seth has that much hatred, is he going to throw the match? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm also thinking that it could be where that because of this match, because of this War Games, Seth and Roman make amends. They make a peaceful amends, and then next thing you know, in time we see the return.
You still going with Dean Ambrose?
Yeah. Well, think of it.
By the way, he's on my screen right now.
Is he really?
Yeah,
he's on AEW.
He's actually walking out of the stadium. He's actually walking out of the stadium with his crew. But
yeah, he's going to WWE.
Even Darth Vader in the background agrees with me. He's like, you don't know the power of
the dark side.
See, Chris, what it is he's walking out of the arena. He's going to WWE Monday Night Raw.
Hey, but think of it this way. There's a possibility of that happening. I see it in the future. Not right now, but I see it in the future.
You've been saying that for the past 6 months, though, Chris.
Let the man dream.
Dreaming's good. Dreaming's good. I'll drink to that.
Right?
Oh my God! But we forgot one thing before we close out this show: the Women's U.S. Championship, the tournament. I mean, we dabbled a little bit on the first half of the show. But what do you guys think of the women's title? I think it looks a little bit small. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's the women's title.
Yeah, but still,
they're not going to have
tag titles doesn't look that small. Or even the women's heavyweight title doesn't look that small.
Because it's the heavyweight title and the tag title.
But they give Liv Morgan a fucking 10 feet tall fucking championship.
Because it's the crown jewel. It's the crown jewel. It's supposed to be a big ass belt.
No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. So, all right. So another prediction, I guess. I mean, even though we did it earlier, I'm sticking with Bayley. I think Bayley's going to win it. I really do. What do you guys think? You still going to stick to who you said it was? Now, wait a minute.
Who, me or Elio?
Both of y'all.
Both.
Wait, no. You can't choose both. It's either one or the other. Remember?
What are you talking about?
Him saying Shayna Baszler or
you know what? I'm going with Zoe Stark.
Okay.
There you go.
So Zoe,
so what are you talking about, Chris?
No, because he said I'm going to go with both.
You talk. Oh,
no,
I
said Shayna Baszler or Zoe Stark.
You can't say both. You can't say.
I just did.
Fine. You just did. Okay, there we go.
Who you picking, Chris?
Chelsea Green.
You still sticking with Chelsea Green?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm interested to know what Clay's going to say next week. That'll be interesting. But yeah, and hey, you're gonna want to tune in next week when we have our own little bracket, our own little tournament for the U.S. title. And it's like I said, it's not like Elio's gonna make this up. He has a generator that's just gonna put all these women in there, and we all gonna have to vote, and it has to be. It's not unanimous, but you know. Even if it's a tied, because there's 4 of us, it's still gonna have to. We still gonna have to choose one. So, there you go. All right, I think that's the end of the show, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, agree? Should we go to the 5-second shuffle game?
Are you in it?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I am gonna be
champion.
in this. I'm the champion. Yeah, that's right. Shit, a lot of people hate it.
I'm just wondering if you had somebody to push the button this time.
I do. My child. My daughter. My daughter's going to hit it. So.
I saw her running the other day.
Oh, did you? At the gym?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, that's the end of the show. And, of course, we just talked about the 5-second shuffle. If you're new to that, basically what my daughter's going to do is that she's just going to hit a random shuffle, or she's going to hit the shuffle button, and a random song's going to come up. She's only going to play 5 seconds of it, and we got to guess who it is. And the first 1 to 7 wins. Is just how we ride off into the sunset. Until next week, well, we will give you our first ever U.S. title women's championship bracket. It's like I said, it's just between us. It's not a spoiler alert to determine, who's going to win the championship. It's just between us. How WWE is going to do it, I have no idea. With that being said, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the Dean,
Elio Canella,
and the Scorpion King,
Chris Peterson.
All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Elio, say it.
Say it. Peace out.
All right, there you go. Let me yell for my child. Hold on a second. All right, she's on her way over here. Let me get the scorecard because I did win it last week.
Ooh.
It's Clay's fault. He had to relinquish it. Nothing.
Right. I'm surprised he didn't skip town with it.
What?
Like I threatened to do. Of course, the president would have probably stopped him as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Britt Baker.
All right, take it down a notch, Spaz. All right. So, being that I am the champion, I can either go first. Oh, wait, shit. I forgot. The forbidden songs. If any of these forbidden songs comes up, we get a minus deduction from our score. These songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, Lash Legend, and Julian Hall. All right, there you go. So now you know. So being that I am champion, 2-time champion, I can either go first or I can pass it off to Chris how I have it on my screen. So I'm going to choose to go first. Play it.
Hold on. There we go. My earphones.
Go with Carlito. No, it is not. Chris, it's on to you.
I'm sorry, my headphones died.
Oh, geez. You didn't hear it?
On speaker. No, I didn't
hear the song? All right,
No.
just play it back. You can
Please.
play it back. It's on to you, Chris. I already guessed, so I'm not going to guess again. I'm not going to cheat.
Oh,
And just to be fair, I don't know. Did you hear my guess?
Carlito.
Oh, okay. So
It's not Carlito. Oh God, who's that? Disco.
I know
guy?
who it is because
Chavo.
no, it is not. Elio for the steal. He's going to get it.
Garza.
Who?
Angel Garza.
Angel
It
Garza.
is. Yes,
Oh.
it is Angel
No, I thought
Garza.
it was that one that would dance the ballroom dance.
Oh, Fandango?
Fandango.
Fandango.
No. All right, Elio gets a point on that. Hold on, let me give him his point. All right, it's on to Chris. Chris has 0. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Pass.
He passes, so it goes to Elio for the steal.
He'll get it. Elio?
Shark Boy.
No, it is not. It's on to me. We did have this before. I'm going to go with... Oh, frig. There's two possible ways. I'm not going to get it. My daughter tells me. Thanks for the confidence. Jesus.
No. Oh, so you're choosing that?
No, I'm not choosing Jesus. Well, wait a minute. That makes me a heathen.
Jesus.
The Hurt Business? No? Damn it. Who is it? Dustin Rhodes. See, we had this last week, and I said the same shit.
No,
And I got it last
was
week.
a different Dustin Rhodes song.
But what?
Wait a minute. That's right. Elio got it last week. How did you not get it this week? Oh, my God. All right. Nobody gets a point on that. It goes to Elio. Elio can get his second one with this one. Here you go.
Scorpio Sky.
No, it is not. It's on to me. I'm going to go with... not Top Flight. Private Party? No? All right. It goes to Chris for the steal.
Oh, God. Black Club, whatever you call it, the Black something club in A&E. AEW, excuse me.
The Blackpool Combat Club?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Who is it? Oh, Sean Dean.
No.
Jesus.
We need to break that curse.
Yeah, you know what? We do. All right. Who's it on?
Prayer.
Oh, it's on to Chris. Oh, boy.
Hopefully I get one.
Hopefully.
Last week I did pretty good.
Yeah, me too. All right, it's on to Chris. Chris has 0. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Oh, God. Sounds like Alexa Bliss.
What's your answer?
Alexa Bliss.
Yes, it is.
It kind of caught me off guard where it says The Fury.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there a group called The Fury? And then I hear dun-dun, dun-dun, dun.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
All right, so that gives Chris 1. It goes to Elio. Elio has 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Raquel Rodriguez.
God dang it. Yes, it is. That bumps Elio up to 2. Goes on to me. I got 0. I can get my first one with this one. Here I go.
My time to fly.
Jesus. The Miz? No, it is not. Chris, it's on to you. Damn it. Yeah, I know he does. My daughter says Elio knows it.
More than likely, but I'm just going to guess, Chad Gable.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Matt Seidel.
Matt Seidel.
Is that AEW?
No.
Yes, sir.
It is.
Yeah,
that's
AEW.
what I said. That's what I
Really?
said. AEW.
You said no.
I said yes. You didn't hear me?
No.
No.
This
Fucking
is
driving me out and shit. Shut up, Elio. All right, it goes to Elio. Elio's got 3. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Sting.
Yes, it is.
I already knew it.
Yeah.
That's the one that I lost that last time, and he got it.
Yes, it was. All right, so that gives Elio 4. Goes to me. I got 0. I can get my first one with this one. Here I go. Chris Canyon. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm right.
You were so
Well,
sure
that
you
was
got
his
it
first
wrong.
name. That's why. All right, I'm on the board with 1. It goes to Chris. Chris got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
I'm a bad man.
Rhino?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Rikishi.
Rikishi. God dang it.
Sorry, Rikishi.
That bumps Elio up to 5. It goes to Elio. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Oh.
Liv Morgan.
It is Liv Morgan. Son of a bitch. That bumps Elio up to 6. It goes to me. I have 1. My daughter says she's got a weird looking mouth. Okay. It goes to me. I got one. I can get two with this one. Here I go. Oh, fuck. Top Flight. God dang it. It's on to Chris. Who? Oh, I know who it is. Chris, it's on to you. Who?
Motor City Machine Guns.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Drake Maverick.
Oh, shit. You won. I forgot you got 6.
Oh, he won?
Yes, he won. Shit. God dang it. Son of a gun. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he won. Son of a gun. Ah, Elio wins it. Jesus, man. That's some bullshit. Oh, Lord. Elio wins it. He gets his title back. Yes, yes. Off of Drake Maverick. And I should have known that, too. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you tune in next week. Same pod time, same pod channel. See ya.